Justin Prentice has some nice runners in on Friday night. Not too much with the favourable barrier draws, but firstly, Juliana Rancic back to a mile. She pulls pretty hard, Justin, and Where Dreams Grow, who's also familiar to the over-racing role, are both over the mile. Just set them free.
I'm hoping they might both settle, Matty. But, you know, with all about pink drawn inside of them both, the lead's probably not going to be there. Juliana Rancic, I'll probably try a different bit this week. So if we can get her settled, I think she's racing really well, and she's probably cost herself, 2 out of the last 3 races from over racing. So we're just working real hard at home trying to get her to settle, and she's settled this week. So fingers crossed.
And Where Dreams Grow, a tough draw, but her return runs have been full of merit.
Yeah, she usually takes a long time to get fit coming back, so I think both her first 2 runs have probably been the best she's gone in each campaign since I've had her, and the draw hurts real bad, so it's going to be tough for her over a mile. I think the mile's her distance, but the barrier draw's not.
Yeah, well then she's one to follow in the coming weeks. Natural Disaster, since entering your stable, a first and a second. Beautiful run last start in the Country Derby. Tough draw, as seems to be the theme for your night, but not shy of ability, this horse.
No, I haven't really found the bottom of him yet, to be honest, Matt. Last week I thought he's always had a motor, and the way he hit the line last week at the end of that race, I think the 25 of the Derby would suit him down to the ground, so we're going to probably have to run a super race again on Friday to get a start, but I'd love him to get a start and get a better barrier draw in the Derby.
Race number 7, driving this time, Dylan, for Mousy Brennan, Strong Barrier 2. He sort of hasn't been too far off them, but his best form seems to be creeping further and further away.
Yeah, a little bit, Matty. With him, the barrier helps big time, so if we can get to the fence, his favourite spot, I think, and save him up for a short burst, hopefully he'll hit the line.
At last alone, Braden Green to drive, barrier 9 over the 2500 makes things a lot tougher, but you're hoping for a fast run tempo like the M1 to M3 last Friday?
Yeah, it's the only way he's going to get into it. He's better up on the speed, but he's probably going to have to be driven back Friday and hope for a bit of luck. But his last run was really disappointing after 2 really good runs. His work since has been super, so I expect him to go a lot better.
And quite a delight, so close last run at Pinjarra's, drawn barrier 9. Some handy mares in the race. Do you think she can break through after a few placings?
Yeah, I think so, Matty. She keeps becoming bridesmaids to the parade and major reality in the better races, but she, the barrier draw hurts, but she's tough as old boots, so we'll be putting her into her at some stage, and she'll try her heart out like she always does.
Best chance Friday night, best lead in for the punters, if any?
Natural Disaster each way.
All the best, mate. Hopefully you run a top race and get into the Derby. All the best.
Thanks, Matty.